Betwabu, Betwabu. Top of the day, beautiful people. Betwabu, Betwabu means house of the Father, house of the Father. All right, it is Sunday, day 19, year 2. It is December the 15th, 2019. We are reading Exodus 5, 6, and 7. The prophet speaks to the head authority. We have Massa finally going to speak to Pharaoh. All right, let's get started. Betwabu, Betwabu, Salama, Salama. For those of you that don't know, Salama means shalom or peace in the Bantus language. All right, Exodus chapter 5. No, that's 6. What 5? Oh, down here in the corner. Then see it. Wait a minute. Let me get a sip of water. I just got parched real quick. Y'all had this dream that I was swimming, right? It was crazy because I don't ever dream that I'm swimming. But I was swimming with such force that it was crazy. You know how people swim, like they don't swim using their arms like this, but they swim, they put their hands together and they just like, make their body move in a wave. I did that, but I scaled and it was a huge pool. It was long. I scaled the entire pool with such force, and I only did like 2 wave body movements that it shocked me. When I got to the end, I'm like, what in the world? How did I move so fast and with such force? Literally, that's why I say it to myself in my dream. I shocked myself, and then I went again, and I went backwards, and then it was a couple people coming to learn how to swim. And I started teaching them how to swim. And matter of fact, I don't know if she came on yet. Trina was in the dream. Trina was like, Pam. And she brought her niece. And she was like, somebody else was trying to teach them how to swim, giving them instructions and stuff. I like, no, this is what you need to do. Because they kept catching water going. They was trying to swim without holding their noses. I said, this is what you do. Take a deep breath. I said, when you take a deep breath, see if you can hum. If you can hum after you take a deep breath, you aren't tight enough. I said, do it again. Do it until you can't hum. So I said, take a deep breath. No. Now try to hum. I said, okay, now that you can't hum, you know that's how you need to take your breath before you go into the water. Because when you go into the water, this is something that I actually learned. I was teaching them that. I said, now you can dive into the water. You can go backwards and water will not go up its nose. For some reason, it puts a seal around your nose. And water, it don't matter if you're going forward. It don't matter if you're going backwards or whatever. Water will not go up your nose. For some reason, that seals off your nose so you can go. And I said, you might want to get you some goggles, too. That way you can open your eyes and see so the chlorine won't affect your eyes. I know that dream was spiritual through and through. Even while I was explaining it to her in the dream, I understood what I was really telling her. I'm like, but then I went back to swimming and I was showing her how to do it. And then afterwards, we got out the pool. There was a meal that was prepared for us and we sat down and ate. Okay, but I remember that when I was going to take a sip of my water. Okay, I mean, that dream was friggin' awesome. Like, when I tell you, I've never seen anybody move that fast, like scale the entire pool. It was like with the force of, I don't know, like something that goes really fast underwater, like a submarine. It was like the force of a submarine. Like, I could not understand how I scaled the entire pool with such force, and the force came from my legs. I knew it. Okay, y'all. That was it. Okay. Chapter 5 of Exodus. And afterwards, Massa, or Moses, and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, thus saith Yahuwah, the God of Yisolili. Remember, Yisolili is Israel. The God of Yisolili, let my people go, that they may hold a feast unto me in the wilderness. And Pharaoh said, who is Yahuwah that I should obey his voice and let Yisolili go? I know not Yahuwah, neither will I let Yisolili go. And they said, the God of the Hebrews, or the God of Yisolili, hath met with us. Let us go, we pray thee, 3 days' journey into the desert, and sacrifice unto Yahuwah our God, lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword. And the king of Egypt said unto them, wherefore do ye, Massa and Aaron, let the people go from their works? Get you unto your burdens. And Pharaoh said, behold, the people and the land now are many, and ye make them rest from their burdens? And Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick, as hereto therefore. Let them go and gather straw for themselves. And the tale of the bricks, which they did make heretofore, ye shall lay upon them. Ye shall not diminish. Hold on, Bella drew in here. I'm trying to make this word out. Ye shall not diminish aught therefore for they be idle. Therefore they cry, saying, let us go and sacrifice to our God. Let their more work be laid upon the men, that they may labor therein, and let them not regard vain words. And the taskmasters of the people went out, and their officers, and they spake unto the people, saying, thus saith Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Go ye, get you straw where ye can find it. Ye not aught of your work shall be diminished. Meaning he said, you will find your own straw. We're no longer going to give it to you, but you go find it, and your quota stays the same. Don't let the day catch you slipping. We want the same amount of work that we've been getting from you when we were providing the straw. But now you're going to go provide a straw for yourself. Nothing has changed. We still want the same amount that we required when we were providing it to you. So, mind you, pay attention. Because when the deliverer show up, it gets harder for the people for a period of time. Pay attention. Okay. Let their more work be laid upon the men, that they may labor therein, and let them not regard vain words. And the taskmasters of the people went out, and their officers, and they spake to the people, saying, thus saith Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Go ye, get straw where ye can find it. Ye not aught of your work shall be diminished. So the people were scattered abroad throughout all the land of Egypt to gather stubble instead of straw. And the taskmasters hasted them, saying, fulfill your works, your daily task, as when there was straw. And the officers of the children of Israel, which Pharaoh's taskmasters had set over them, were beaten and demeaned. Wherefore ye not fulfilled your task in making bricks both yesterday and today, as heretofore. Then the officers of the children of Israel came and cried unto Pharaoh, saying, wherefore dealest thou thus with thy servants? There is no straw given unto the servants, that they say unto us, make bricks, and behold, thy servants are beaten, but the fault is in thine own people. But he said, ye are idle, therefore ye say, let us go and do sacrifice unto Yahuwah. Go therefore now and work, for there shall no straw be given you, yet shall ye deliver the tale of bricks. And the officers of the children of Yisolili did see that they were in evil case, after it was said, ye shall not diminish aught from your bricks of your daily tasks. And they met Massa and Aaron, who stood in the way as they came forth from Pharaoh. And they said unto them, Yahuwah look upon you and judge, because ye have made our savor to be armored in the eyes of Pharaoh, and in the eyes of his servants, and put a sword in their hand to slay us. And Massa returned unto Yahuwah and said, Yahuwah, wherefore hast thou so evil entreated this people? Why is that thou hast sent me? For since I came to Pharaoh to speak in thy name, he hath done evil to this people, neither hast thou delivered thy people at all. Chapter 6 of Exodus. Then the people said unto Massa, now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of this land. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, and said unto him, I am Yahuwah. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, by the name of Yahuwah, God Almighty, but by my name, Yahuwah, was I not known to them. And I have also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan and the land of their pilgrimage wherein they were strangers. And I have also heard the groanings of the children of Yisrael, whom the Egyptians keep in bondage, and I remembered my covenant. Wherefore, saying to the children of Yisrael, I am Yahuwah, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will rid you out of their bondage, and I will redeem you with a stretched out arm and with great judgments. And I will take you to me for a people, and I will be to you a God. And ye shall know that I am Yahuwah your God, which bringeth you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. And I will bring you unto the land concerning the which I did swear to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. And I will give it to you for a heritage. I am Yahuwah. And Massa spake so unto the children of Yisrael, but they hearkened not unto Massa for anguish of spirit and for cruel bondage. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, Go in, speak unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, that he let the children of Yisrael go out of his land. And Massa spake before Yahuwah, saying, Behold, the children of Yisrael have not hearkened unto me. How then shall Pharaoh hear me, who am of uncircumcised lips? And Yahuwah spake unto Massa and unto Aaron, and gave them a charge unto the children of Yisrael and unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring the children of Yisrael out of the land of Egypt. These be the heads of their fathers' houses, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Yisrael, Hanok, and Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. These be the families of Reuben. And of the sons of Simeon, Jemuel, Jamin, and Ohad, and Jachin, and Zohar, and Shaul, the sons of a Canaanitish woman. These are the families of Simeon. And these are the names of the sons of Levi, or Levi. It's pronounced Levi. According to their generations, Gershon and Kohath and Merari, and the years of the life of Levi were 137 years. And the sons of Gershon, Libni, and Shimei, according to their families. And the sons of Kohath, Amram, and Ishar, and Hebron, and Uzziel, and the years of life of Kohath were 133 years. And the sons of Merari, Mahali, and Mushi. These are the families of Lewi according to their generations. And Amram took him Jochebed, his father's sister, to wife, and she bare him Aaron and Moses. And the years of the life of Amram were 137 years. And the sons of Izhar, Korah, and Nepheg, and Zikri. And the sons of Uzziel, Mishael, and Elizaphan, and Zithri. And Aaron took him Elisheba, daughter of Aminadab, sister of Naashon, to wife, and she bare him Nadab, and Abihu, and Eleazar, and Ithamar. And the sons of Korah, Asir, and Elkanah, and Abisaph. These are the families of the Korahites. And Eleazar, Aaron's sons, took him one of the daughters of Putiel to wife, and she bare him Phinehas. And these are the heads of the fathers of Lewi according to their families. These are that Aaron and Massa, whom Yahuwah said, Bring out the children of Yisrael from the land of Egypt according to their armies. According to their armies. Lest we forget who Yisrael is. According to their armies. These are they which spake to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring out the children of Yisrael from Egypt. These are that Massa and Aaron. And it came to pass on the day when Yahuwah spake unto Massa in the land of Egypt, that Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, I am Yahuwah. Speak unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, all that I say unto thee. And Massa said before Yahuwah, Behold, I am of uncircumcised lips. How shall Pharaoh hearken unto me? Last chapter for today, Exodus chapter 7. And Yahuwah said to Massa, See, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, he that send the children of Yisrael, that he send the children of Yisrael out of his land. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not harden. James! What? That's weird. He just called me. He upstairs. All right. Oh, wait. I think I know what you want. I just brought it down here. Yeah. Nope. Everybody's still asleep. Yeah, I gotta, yeah. Okay.
Oops.
Yeah. Hold it 1 second. Yep, that was it. He said, dang, you know what I had need of. Yep. It was already posted up in there. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Catch my breath. Okay. Where did I stop? I was probably cut off when my husband was trying to call. So let me I just started at 7 again. Because I saw out of my peripheral that my screen had went black. So I was only a couple verses down. All right. Whew. Let me catch my breath. I just ran up the stairs, y'all. Okay. Chapter 7 of Exodus. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, see, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Yisrael out of his land. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth my armies and my people, the children of Yisrael, out of the land of Egypt, by great judgments. He said it. He said he was going to do it again the second time, y'all. I be trying to tell people, y'all got to go back and read this. Most people are not listening to me. Most people are laughing at me. I'm like, okay. Okay. I'm trying to tell y'all. With all the erroneous teaching they get in the church, most churches, let's say 98% of the churches, those who have not returned to Yahuwah are keeping his people turned from him. And it's going to catch them by surprise if they don't listen. It's going to completely catch them by surprise if they don't listen and return to Yah. And they're going to get caught up in the judgments that begin to happen even here in America, like they're already taking place all over the earth. Y'all think this is climate control? No, they just gave you a pretty name to keep you not looking at why it's really happening. It's the judgment for holding the children of Yisrael captive at all four corners of the earth. The judgment and the salvation stands within every single border at all four corners of the earth. And it's about to start happening here. Why? Because Yisrael is crying out, and our cries have been heard by Yah. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies and my children and my people, the children of Yisrael, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am Yahuwah when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt, and I will bring out the children of Yisrael from among them. And Massa and Aaron did as Yahuwah commanded them, so did they. And Massa was 80 old, and Aaron 83 old, when they spake unto Pharaoh. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa and to Aaron, saying, When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, Take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Massa and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did as Yahuwah commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt. They also did in like manner with their enchantments. Now, for they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods, and he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them, as Yahuwah had said. And Yahuwah said unto Massa, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. He refuses to let the people go. Get thee unto Pharaoh in the morning, lo, he goeth out unto the water. And thou shalt stand by the river's brink against he come. And the rod which has turned to a serpent thou shalt take in thine hand. And thou shalt say unto him, Yahuwah, the God of Yisolili, have sent me unto thee, saying, Let my people go, that they may serve me in the wilderness. And behold, hitherto thou wouldest not hear. Thus saith Yahuwah, in this thou shalt know that I am Yahuwah. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in mine hand upon the waters which are in the river, and they shall be turned to blood. And the fish that is in the river shall die, and the river shall stink, and the Egyptians shall loathe to drink of the water of the river. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, Say unto Aaron, Take thy rod, and stretch out thine hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon their streams, upon their rivers, and upon their ponds, and upon their pools of water, that they may become blood, and that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessels of wood and in vessels of stone. And Massa and Aaron did so as Yahuwah commanded, and he lifted up the rod and smote the waters that were in the river in the sight of Pharaoh and in the sight of his servants, and all the waters that were in the river turned to blood, and the fish that was in the river died, and the river stank, and the Egyptians could not drink of the water of the river, and there was blood throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians of Egypt did so with their enchantments, and Pharaoh's heart was hardened, neither did he hearken unto them, as Yahuwah had said. And Pharaoh turned and went into his house, neither did he set his heart to this also. And all the Egyptians digged around about the river for water to drink, for they could not drink of the water of the river. And 7 days were fulfilled after that Yahuwah had smitten the river. And that is our reading for today. I want y'all also to pay attention to the timelines of when these when the plagues were taking place. It wasn't like a couple days they went in. There was a time period between each plague. So this right here, the first plague, the plague of blood, it lasted for 7 days. So it wasn't Massa or Moses went in, let my people go, and boom, all the plagues happened in a matter of a couple days. It was, I believe, it was a span of about 2 years from the time, according to according to the book of, was it Jubilees? No, Jasher chapter, I think it was 82. I think it was chapter 82. But if you pull all that stuff together, and actually you can even just read in here, and you can see the time span based on the ages and how long it was. You can kind of deduce the time period that they were there before they actually left. So with that being said, if you missed the reading, go back. You can rewind the video. You can just read it on your own time or listen to it. However, if you don't know the story, get to know the story. All right, y'all. It is Sunday, December the 15th, 2019, day 19. What did I say? Wait, no. I said that right. December the 15th, 2019, day 19, year 2. We read Exodus 5, 6, and 7. And the Nabi, or the prophet, or Massa, Moses, and Aaron began to speak to the king, which is Pharaoh, by Yahuwah's word, saying, Let my people go. All All right, y'all. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here and let you get on about your day. So may Yahuwah bless us and keep us. May Yahuwah make his face to shine upon us and lift his countenance upon us and be gracious unto us in our households. And may he give us his salama or his shalom or his peace. All those words mean peace, wholeness. All right, y'all. So with that being said, I'll see you in the morning. Peace.